Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Araceli Chan DIY. Today we are working outside and I'm super excited for this video. The other day I asked you guys if you would enjoy watching me make videos other than DIY Dollar Tree stuff. I love doing that stuff, but I'm a little bored of it, and so I wanted to do something different. I asked if you guys wanted to see something where I use more heavy-duty tools, and then you guys just started listing off all these tools that you guys have, and honestly, you have more in your collection than I do in mine, but we're gonna work with what we have. Before I go into my spiel, I do want to welcome you if you are new here, and if you are, I would love it if you became part of the DIY family by subscribing to my channel and hitting the bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. So I'm gonna be making a table with some really amazing pieces of wood that I already have in my stockpile. I got it from my brother-in-law who works at a mill, and I want to restore Habitat for Humanity, and look at this cute chair that I found for $4. You know, it's a little beat up, but we're gonna go ahead and make it nice and pretty and new for her. So you know what? No more talking, let's get on to the DIY. I want her table to be sort of long, so right here I'm just gonna mark where I'm gonna cut it. So it's pretty straight right there. And then I'm gonna take my other two pieces. So there's gonna be one piece like this, and then the other one like that. It finishes it off if I do the frame around it, and then the legs will go in between here, so you won't actually see the top of the leg. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut one piece that's gonna go all the way across, and then this one's gonna be overlapped like this. So this one, I don't have any boards long enough to go all the way across, so I'll have to cut several pieces to make one, maybe about 2 inches, but I gotta make sure that there's enough space between here and the top of the chair once I put the legs on. Okay, so if I measure this from that very edge right here, 28.5 inches. So I have to divide that by an equal number so I can get pieces that are the same length so it doesn't look weird. All right, so that's all set. Now I'm just gonna cut the 2 inches off this and then another one so I can do that other side. So guys, I want you to know that 90% of my projects I just wing. And this one I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't realize that my clamps are too short to clamp the side pieces onto the table. And I'm a cheapskate. I don't want to go to the store to get new clamps, so we're gonna wing it. We're gonna try to do something a little bit different to make sure that it's sturdy. So I will show you guys what I'm gonna do, but for right now, like, the struggle is real trying to get those pieces of wood on there good enough so that they don't like break off. Oh boy. Okay, so I told you guys my clamps were not long enough, so I'm using these little tiny ones right in the cracks, which I don't know, makes me nervous, but we're gonna go with it. And then here are the sides, so I'm gonna start gluing this side right here, and then I will clamp these down with the bigger one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my Gorilla wood glue right in there. So it's gonna go right on the edge right here, but I'm not gonna put it on right now because the clamps are still there. But as you can see, it fits perfectly in there. A reinforcement one, just like that, once the other edges are down. and then a couple right here. Okay, we got this about as smooth as we could get it. A couple of things here. So see these little cracks right here? If I were to have had the correct size clamps, we wouldn't be able to see this. I think it'll be fine. It's pretty sturdy, it's heavy. I have these wooden legs that I got from Habitat Restore. The only thing is that they're way too tall. It's gonna make the table too tall to go with that chair. So I did take this thing off, and I just used needle nose pliers to remove them, and I'm gonna cut it. So I marked it right around where I want it to be, and that's where I'm gonna cut it. Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna be using this rip fence right here, and I have it aligned right where I want it. The reason I'm using this is because I want these legs to be as straight as possible, and this is gonna help me guide it.
Something's wrong, I waited up, wounds on my feet. Where will you be? Flickering from memories, the Polaroids yellow.
Alright, so once that's all in, we're gonna go ahead and put it right in the corner, and it's gonna be pretty much straight everywhere just because it's right on that frame. And so I'm gonna do that in all four corners. And then before I actually screw them in, I am gonna go ahead and sand the bottom part, just all of this. All right, so I have my table upside down, but I went ahead and painted it. So I used Oops Paint, you guys. I used this on my buffet upcycle. So I just did the darker color for the top and then the lighter for the bottom. All right, so here is my little chair. Isn't it so cute? Just buff off like some of the stain and paint, and then I'm not gonna go too far into it, but yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
Now the moon is full, the stars are bright. They call you up just to hear your voice on the machine.
The last step that I did after painting this was take my sander and take off some of the paint just to give it that farmhouse look. So I also put some of this polyurethane just to protect the top. I'm gonna let it dry. I just put a very thin coat on there. I went ahead and painted the legs also, and then my chair is also all painted up.
I call you up in the middle of the night, been bothered by dreams, ain't feeling alright. You give me comfort, say just give it some time. By the end of our talk, I'm feeling just fine. You and I will always know where we belong. This ain't no ordinary love we got going on. I'll pick you up in my 59 Ford. We head on down the road until we get bored. Just you and me and the sun and the wind. If the
Mama, you like your table? Yeah? Wow.
The world together forever is one, and I'll wait if ever you should be in doubt, and I pray they never can pull us apart, and I'll wait at the end of the world together forever is one.
Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. I really hoped you enjoyed it and that it was something a little bit different than what you're used to. If you did enjoy it, make sure you leave me a thumbs up. That really helps out my channel to continue doing stuff like this for me, for you, for all of us. Leave me any comments down below and let me know what your favorite part of this project was. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.